Hi guys, today we're going to make cranberry orange muffins, and I'm going to try to see if I can make this medium bowl work. My large bowl is being occupied by the being occupied by the cucumber, tomato, avocado salad that I made last night, and it was too big for the Tupperware that I have, so I had to leave it in the mixing bowl. So this will be interesting. We're gonna try to make this work. But we'll need canola oil, 3/4 cup or a fourth of a cup. But you can use a 1/4 cup of canola oil, or you can use a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. I'm gonna use canola oil. You'll need baking soda and baking powder. You're going to use 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and you're going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of the baking soda. So set that down. 3/4 cup of craisins, actual cranberry craisins, not the imitation ones that are not cranberries. They're cherries made to taste like cranberries. These are actually dried cranberries. Okay. A dash of ginger, an orange, which I will use 2 slices of this for the muffins, and then I'll make a teaspoon of zested rind also. You need 1 egg. You'll need some salt, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of orange juice, walnuts chopped, and 2 cups of flour. Okay guys, so I have in here my dry ingredients. So I have my 2 cups of flour, my 3/4 cup of sugar, my 1/2 teaspoon, I didn't put the salt, I put the salt now, but there's a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So there's my 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon. Now that's in there. So that's all of the dry powdery ingredients, and also the dash of ginger if you can't see that in there. So all of the dry ingredients I put in a bowl first, and I'm just going to kind of mix that around and get all that mixed up together. And look, it looks like we have a bowl full of flour. Okay guys, so I have combined the wet ingredients in my measuring cup. You could use a bowl, I'm just using it because I can see all the measurements on there. But my orange juice, my egg, and my canola oil. And then I'm gonna add my 3/4 cup of the cranberries and my walnuts. I'm gonna put in the dry mixture first and mix that together. You whisk up those wet ones, and then you add the wet ones to the dry ones. So I am using the hand zester. It's easier than using the bigger contraption, the zest this orange. So I'm just gonna estimate a teaspoon, because I'm just zesting it right into these muffins. My husband is still like them, whether it's enough or a little. But for recipe's sake, try to get 3/4 of a teaspoon. And this thing works awesome. I see how it's just coming off so easy with this. Really good. I like it. I like it. Okay, so guys, this is my little thing. I don't use the muffin pans anymore. I use these silicones. But if you're using a regular muffin pan, you can line it or you can spray it with some kind of non-stick spray before you do that. And then you fill these 3/4 all the way up.
Oh.
Oh. I am not. You're just full of surprises. Well, how's the batter? Since I just lost 1/4 of a cupcake.
Cupcake.
Whatever, muffin.
That is a tangerine, isn't it?
No, it's an orange.
Look at the inside of it.
It's an orange. Okay, guys. Did you see his haircut? I'll tell you the story about that haircut in the next video. Well, anyway. So I have my little silicone cups. I'm going to use a spoon. This has the instructions say ice cream scoop. But I'm going to use a spoon. Oh, Maggie. Okay. Guys, it smells amazing. So. Alright, so there. What I'm going to do now though, guys, this is optional for the recipe. You can take little bits of cream cheese and put little bits of cream cheese in there. So you don't have to do this, but I'm going to put the cream cheese in my my muffins. Alright guys, so I've chopped up 2 slices of orange, which is going to go in there too. And then I'm going to mix those wet ingredients. Get my cranberries. 3/4 cup. Need to go in there. Now, with the walnuts, you kind of put in however what you like. If you're a nutty person, you like more, put more. If you want less, then just put less. I'm going to be in between because my family can go either way. Most of the time, they're not super nutty, but it's part of the recipe. So I'll just put enough in there where you can get it. And then if they want more, then next time I add more. If I want more, then next time I add more. So fill that out. Yeah, I know I got stuff all over. It's gonna go in here anyway, so let me just mix this. Mix my cranberries and stuff in here first. And then you're gonna mix this until it's just wet. And the next step is gonna be that we're gonna use an ice cream scoop to scoop these out and put them in the muffin pan. So. See how it's mixing up? Now it does get stuck inside this thing. You have to poke it out or whatever. You can use a spoon too. I do this on every recipe. I'll start with this and then I end up with the spoon because I get fed up with this mixer. But it's mixing pretty good though. So just mix that stuff until it's moist. You don't want it to be goopy. They are in my silicone muffin cups. These are washable. I don't throw these out. I've been using these things for about 3 years, so I love them. I don't have to buy the disposable cupcake trays anymore because I just use these and they're reusable. You use them, you bake with them, they don't melt. You hand wash them. Okay, so now I've stuffed a couple of chunks of cream cheese in each one of my muffins, and now I'm just gonna sprinkle some sugar on top of them. Make sure that the oven is set to 400. I think I told you guys to preheat to 350, but you're baking these at 400, so make sure your oven is on 400. Sprinkle your sugar on top. And then throw these babies in the oven. I like to leave mine in the oven until when I put a toothpick in, it comes out dry, but I don't like it to be like too dry. You know, I like moist. Anything that I bake, I like it to be moist. So I usually don't even go exactly by the times that they suggest because it's too dry for me at that point. I like a nice moist cake, nice moist muffins. And if you want to know, I got 16 muffins on this tray. So the time for this is 15 to 18 minutes, but again, I'll put them in for 12. I'll check them at 12, and I'll start checking them like every 2 minutes after that so that they don't get overcooked or too dry for me. Finished product. So I put these on 12 minutes and then I checked them. They were still a little wet on the inside, and then I put another 3 minutes and then I checked them and they were still a little wet on the inside, so then I put it on another 3 minutes. And now they are done. Okay, so that's it. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. See you next video.